All right. Good day. This is Soji Joluba again of Sokofest Trade Services Consult Limited, and this is like part two of presentation. In the last presentation, I introduced Sokofest to Ross. That's my colleague, our company Sokofest. And I explained that we are world-class one-stop shop for international trade and other support services. And we connect trade businesses and offer excellent advisory and support services. That's what we do at Trade. Then I told you our services, our products and services, and the major service that I want to present to you today. I introduced it last presentation is about the platform that we are introducing, the platform that we're sure is revolutionizing trade operation, the way the trade is being done in Nigeria and in Africa. And we showcase to you the way you can come on board on it. We actually go through onboarding space. And I told you that platform, that's an individual, you can earn an extra income by coming on board, by being onboarded as a connector. So I explained to you in the last presentation as well. So in the part one of presentation, in case you have not seen it, I just want to encourage you to go to our website, www.sokofesttrade.com. Okay, you will be able to have access to it. You can contact us. We'll make it available for you so that you can watch it and see what we have in stock for you and how it can benefit you greatly. Okay, as an individual, we can have an extra income. As a business, you can promote your business. You can get your business connected to thousands, hundreds of thousands of buyers, okay, or buyers of yours or users of your product in Nigeria and in Africa as well. Okay, okay. And I told you that the platform is built for Africa, but we're just starting. We're starting it in Nigeria, and very soon, definitely, we're going to step it up to outside Nigeria. So in this part two, we're going to have like 4 different parts. In this part two, I'm going to showcase to you the processing. We'll start the processing, how to process on the platform. Okay, I told you, I mentioned the capabilities of the platform in the last presentation. So we're going to look at it now and see the way it's being processed. So I'm going to share my screen with you again now, then we'll delve into it. We'll see the way the process is. Okay, so I'm sharing my screen with you. Okay. All right. Okay, good. Okay, so this is the platform. Okay, this is the platform, is TCP platform. Okay, Trade Connect and Processing Platform. And what you do on the platform is it enable you to process your transaction end to end. So I told you we've gone through, I've put you through the onboarding stage where you can come on board the last presentation, the part one of the presentation. I've shown you how to come on board by signing up and onboarding. So today we're going to see how it is being, how you can process on the transaction. For somebody to be able to process the transaction, must be on board. So this is the test environment. All right. I showed you the live environment, the last presentation. So this is the last test environment. And this person that I'm going to log in now is ABC Nigeria Limited. Okay. He has already onboarded. So you can log in after you have onboarded. So I'm going to log in now. All right. So I put the username, which will have got after you onboarded, you get the username and you will have created a password. Of course, if you forgot your password, you can do forget password and of course change your password. So you click this icon to log in, and it will open to you the world of trade, actually, the world of trade whereby you have ability to process your transaction from end to end. All right. So the person that are logged in as a buyer. Okay, you can only initiate transaction as a buyer. I told you that if you onboard as a seller too, you can perform the role of buyer. So if you want to perform the role of buyer, you can initiate transaction. Each transaction starts with a purchase contract. Okay, the contract, the platform is very flexible and it gives you power. You just state it the way you agree with the seller. Okay, so you issue a purchase contract and be accepted or rejected and expected to be accepted by the seller. Okay, if it's in line with what you have agreed, then you process your transaction. So I am going to click purchase order now to open up purchase order. This part is going to be, the process is going to be in 3 parts, okay, because we have 3 modes of payment on the platform. We have advance payments, open accounts, and payment after confirm performance. And I'm going to be explaining the way to process on each module. All right. So I log in as a buyer. This is the buyer that I log in. As a buyer, I told you, you can only see yourself. You cannot see other buyer. Nobody can see other buyer, but you have access to all the sellers. So by the time you click here, you will see all the sellers, all sellers. Okay, this is a test environment. So I'm going to choose XYZ Limited. Okay, this ABC Limited is want to order from XYZ Limited. All right. The currency is NGN. You choose it, okay? And these are the 3 modes of payment that you have. The payments are, you have advance payment, open account, and payment after confirmed performance. For the advance payment, it means that you will be making payment to the seller in advance, okay? So the payment risk is on you as a buyer. So, and in open account is just the opposite of account of advance payment. It means that you, as a seller, you'll be parting with the goods before you receive funds. So for these 2 payments, you can only do it if you trust the counterparty that is not taking the payment risk. For instance, if you are doing advance payment with a seller, you must have known, you must have known the seller, maybe probably you are doing business with seller, so you know there's no story will happen. Although we have basic KYC on each person that's on the platform, but that is the risk of advance payment. Okay, and for open account, of course, as a seller on the platform, we don't expect you, anybody that you don't know, that won't be that you don't know too much, don't do open account with such a buyer, because the payment risk is on you as a seller. You'll be receiving your good before you receive your payment. So you can only deal with those people that you can trust and vouch with. So in case you are not really familiar with each other as a buyer or seller, that is why we have payment after confirmed performance. And of course, in that mode, will show you in the mode that we'll be dealing with, it will be showing you how you can utilize this. Okay, it's a kind of secured way of making a transaction. So let's do advance payment for this particular purpose. So I'm choosing advance payment, saying that as a buyer, I'm going to be paying in advance. So this address is where you can see ship to address. This is where there is automatically default the address of the buyer. Okay, but you can change it. Okay, you can change it. Let's say it's coming to Ogun State. So you want to change it to Ode Remo in Ogun State. All right. So you can change it, although that's not your default address as the buyer. So place of discharge, let's say it's Ode Remo. Okay. All right. So it's very easy to populate. Let's see, it's coming from Port Harcourt. It's going to spend like 5 days. Then says a Port Harcourt. The mode of the transport mode, either air, multimodal, rail. Okay, let's say it's going to be by road. All right. Latest shipment day. Maybe you want it to ship in 5 days time. All right. So today is 28th of August. Let's say in 5 days, 2nd, all right, of September. And expiry, you can say, okay, let it expire, let's say sometimes in October 7. But it doesn't mean that you could have completed the transaction before then. If there's any addition, okay, additional maybe conditions, okay, maybe goods to be packed in 10 cartons or in brown, whatever the condition that you want to pack goods in cartons. Okay, other conditions that you want. So the power is in your hand. You are issuing a contract, a purchase contract. All right. So here you're going to add. When you click at this is the products that you're ordering from. So once you click it, open the products for you. Okay, let's say this person is looking for bottled water. All right, this is just for example. All right, okay. Of let's say it's going to be like maybe 1,000 units in 10 packs or so. Let's say each one is just like, let's say 400 naira per unit. All right. Okay, let's even say 60 naira per unit. All right. 100 units. So we have 6,000. All right. So let's say it's going to be in 10 packs. All right. So you just put this, just fill it up. Then proper description, let's say it's going to be in a small bottles. All right. So this person is ordering small bottles. So you can submit. Once you submit, you will see the system is going to accumulate it first. So if you want to add any other line, you can add it. Let's say you want empty bottles. Maybe the company that is ordering from produce empty bottles as well. Maybe empty bottles. Let's say you are under maybe 1,000, or let's say you want of 500 of empty bottles. Okay. 500 units, 5 naira. Okay, that's 2005. Let's say in 10 packs again. All right, so let's say big bottles. All right, so you can keep on submitting and keep on handing. So the goods now is 6,500 is total. So what you just need to do is to fill order one. These are the seller details. Okay, you have the seller details that you can contact the seller XYZ Limited. That is the address. That is the email. All right. Then even the facility has an option. You can chat the seller as well. We have that facility, can be enabled for you then. Charges. Okay, if you want any charge, you can include. But let's say the buyer want to get the logistic by himself, by itself. So I'm putting it free, everything just for the demo. All right, so you have 8,500 as the total. So this is the contract that is created by ABCD Limited to XYZ Limited. Okay, this is as per what they have agreed. Maybe they have exchanged me, at least what they agree with XYZ. So once you will see that everything is okay, just click submit. Once you click submit, the message goes to XYZ Limited. And of course, a mail is sent to the seller to notify the seller that he has a contract that they're expecting. So I'm signing out as the buyer now, and I'm going to sign in as the seller, XYZ. After receiving a mail, all right, so this XYZ is logging in now to see the contract and to review the contract for acceptance or for rejection. So you click here again to log in. So I click, and this is the seller logging in now, the XYZ, then based on the notification that he has, all right, from the buyer. So I'm going to review the contract. This is click release contract. If you are the seller, you will receive a seller release contract. And I told you that as a seller too, you can do buying role, you can do a buyer role. So this is purchase. You can initiate a contract, purchase contract as a seller. You're on board as a seller. But you're on board as a buyer, you cannot sell. You cannot see any release purchase contract. So I click on release purchase contract to have the list of contracts that I expected of me to release. Okay, so this is the one I just sent now, 8,500. So I click here and I click, once you click release purchase contract, it opens for you to be able to review the contract that you have from the buyer. So you can review, you can even open, you can view it, you cannot edit, but you can view, because you can either reject or accept. All right. So you view it, you check everything, then you check all the info. Okay, charges is waived. Okay, fine. You check the summary. Okay, 8,500. Good. So once everything, you're okay with everything, then you can accept. Of course, you can reject. You're not okay. You can reject, but you need to put reason. You just put reason for the rejection. But let's say everything is okay. You just accept. And once you click accept, you click release, the contract goes back to this buyer, and of course, notification will be sent to the buyer's email that he has a contract to, that the contract that he or she that initiated will be accepted. So I'm signing out again as a seller, and I'm signing in as a buyer, ABCD Limited. This is the registration code. So I'm signing in as a buyer. All right. So once I sign in as a buyer, okay, then I will see, I know, I already have notification to the contract has been accepted, that is awaiting further action. Okay, I remember that in the that the mode of payment is advance payment. So for this particular one, I click advance payment. I'm expected to pay in advance. Okay, that's good. So for the goods, so look for it. You can, of course, you can search the contract here. But so you just say this is the last, you can see by date, this is the last one. Today is 28/8. I click advance payment to open it up. I want to make an advance payment on this transaction. You can see 8,500. So I go to voucher for the payment. I told you at the beginning that everybody has a wallet. So you just nominate wallet, which is the wallet account of the wallet account of the seller to credit, then you nominate your own wallet account too as a buyer to debit. All right. So once you nominate it, okay, then you can put in the amount to pay. Let's say you mistakenly put 85,000. You can see it won't accept because the system will tell you amount entered is greater than amount of purchase. So you cannot pay more than the amount that you have agreed, but you can partly pay. For instance, let's say you pay, let's say 4,500. All right, that is what you want to pay now. All right, so you have it. You can see 4,500 of it has also remaining balance of 4,000. All right, it's an advance payment. So immediately you click submit. Your wallet is debited and the seller's wallet is credited, and these are the entries. Okay, these are the entry, debiting your own wallet and crediting the seller's wallet. All right, so if you go back again that you want to still make payments, all right, you can still make payments, but of course it will have reduced, the balance will have reduced to 4,000. All right, so this is it. Okay, we can see this is the total, but you can see the balance is 4,000. Again, you nominate your own account, then nominate the seller's, the buyer's account, the seller's account. So your account will be debited. That is your wallet's account. So 4,000. Let's say you put immediately 4,000, and maybe you put 4,009. The system will not allow you. So put 4,000 to accept 4,000. And that means that you have completely made payment. You can see the outstanding balance is 0. So that is as simple as that. And this record is stored on the system. Okay, you can access it at any time. So this one means that you have paid fully as a buyer. You are paid in advance. So what's just remaining for the seller is to ship the goods to you and to issue you invoice, to issue the invoice to you. So I'll quickly do that one. All right, just to conclude the transaction, the seller, see, of course, is receiving alert, notification that a account is being credited and all those things, and he knows that the purchase contract has been paid on. Okay, it's because it's advance payment. All right. So what you can do is that as a seller, you just go to upload invoice. So that means that you want to issue invoice on that payment. You want to implement on that contract. You go to upload invoice. If you go to upload invoice, this is it. This is the transaction. This is the transaction. This is the last on the queue here. So you click invoice registration. So we want to issue invoice. I told you that you can issue invoice on the platform, and you can attach your transport document. So if you want to issue invoice, this is the particular transaction. You can see this is the amount, 8,500. All right. So to EU invoice, maybe this is a batch 1, maybe you want to use 2 invoices or so. So this is part 1, you click add. Once you click add, it's going to open for you, so you can put your invoice number. Let's say this one is let's say 100, invoice 100, invoice date, let's say it's today's date. The invoice, although is you already received the payment, all right? So you can put one, then amount, the invoice that you want, the amount that you want to, are you issuing the invoice? Are you shipping the total amount now, or you want to partial ship? You can partial ship. Maybe you want to ship for the 4,500. All right, the other reference number you put it, so it is details enough for you to know. So maybe you are using, maybe it's the water bottle that you are transporting at this moment. All right. Okay. So okay, you can see payments received. So if there's any notes that you want, so this is where you can attach your transport document to ensure. So just put just put the bill. Of course, maybe it's by road this time around. So just put it, then put the number. All right, then of course you can attach. Just click attachment to attach the document. Okay, document for the goods, you can attach it. All right, so once everything is done and you're good to go, okay, the date of the, put the date of the transport document. All right, so once it's done, okay, you can submit it. So this one is submitted. Now you want to attach any other one, you can do that one as well. So we are using 4,500, all right, to the invoice to the buyer, saying that okay, you have shipped 4,500. So once you see that everything is okay, what you just need to do is to, of course, to click submit. And once you submit, of course, the transaction, if we can see, is gone to the buyer already, that okay, I've issued receipt for you, I've shipped the good. And of course, the buyer too, the buyer can log in and see the invoice. Okay, you know that your payment has been made. That is just, you know, is a confirmation that shipment has been done. And invoice, you know, why the purchase contract carry what you have contracted, the invoice carry the real transaction that has been done. Okay, the real transaction that has been done. So once you is done it, then you can go to settle just to close your, you know, you already make payment in advance. So you can just close to settle as a buyer, just to close it out. If you are not made payment at all, then you can do that. But this particular one, you have made payment. You have made payment on the invoice. Okay, you have made payment for the invoice, and what you just need to do is to be able to settle the invoice that you have made payment on. Okay, to just to accept it, and to really show that you have now accepted funds and have set the invoice, and just to close out the invoice. So basically, that is the way it works. Okay, for the open for the advance payment. All right. So in the second module, definitely we'll be talking about the second mode of payment, which is open account. Second payment, and I will run you through end to end of the open account transaction, and you will see the way it was. So you can see it's very user friendly, it's very robust, and it's just waiting as your beacon. With this one, you don't need to have a huge investment to be making a huge investment in supply chain, okay, platforms. Okay, once you've done that, you have a two-in-one, you have a all multi-purpose transform platform here. You have a platform that can process your transaction, and do the process your transaction hand to hand. and as well as showcase your good and connect you to the user and buyer of your goods. So thank you very much. I'll see you at the next module. Yeah. And if you still want to contact us, definitely you can contact us at the number that's given, but you can reach me on the 0816060 08169606075. 08169606075. The 75 is WhatsApp enabled as well. So if you have any clarification on any question, okay, you can contact us, and you can contact us too. You can check our website, www.sokofirsttrade.com, and our email is sg@sokofirsttrade.com. Thanks for your time, and see you at the next module.